Good morning, Thor. What's up, Nathan? It is hump day. What? How you guys doing? Yo, Gamers Amigo. They're really going all in on the 16th. They really are, aren't they? Hey, Bashy, Louis, Curse Kratos. How's it going, buddy? Hey, Curse, I need to talk to you after stream and DMs. Nothing critical, nothing dangerous. Just some maintenance stuff. Azrea, Nameless Cat, Nino, Wise. What's up, Keskoba? Lucky Start. How you doing, Barashi? First time chatter. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you guys. Why didn't I talk about Rass's release date? Why didn't I talk about Rass's release date? Why didn't I talk about Rass's release date? I guess the world may never know. Morning, Revolving. Good to see you. Speculation, a collab after the Rass event. I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of done. I'm ready to throw in my hat and just say that's it. I guess we're the one gacha game that doesn't do collaborations anymore. It's crazy. August 16th is a big day. It's not just info about Rass. It's info about the second half of the anniversary event. How did I get this tavern background? I clicked on here. I went to my backgrounds and I selected it. Real non-dick answer. It was from the 2022 summer event, and I believe they've rerun it once since then, and it's cool as hell. And literally, I here, I'll freaking prove it to you. Let me do it without doxing anything here. There you go. This is in the influencer Discord. And I said, dude, literally every day people ask me where I got this. Smilegate needs to rerun it. So hopefully they listen. Hopefully we get a rerun on it because everybody loves it. And it is probably the coolest of the animated backgrounds because it stacks different units in there. When you go into the sanctuary, come back out, it'll be different. You know, make a liar out of me. Go into the sanctuary, come out. Up. Now it's just Landy and Flan having a romantic beach holiday. I like it when it's the goth people. When the goths on the beach, that's one of my favorites. But yeah, I don't know. I hope they rerun it. I really do. I want to know if Aram is human or vampire because she can't just walk. Yeah, she could just walk in the sun, but yeah, I don't think she's a vampire. I think she just had spiky anime teeth, and we all assumed with the red teeth and the red eyes and the spiky teeth. I don't think she's a vampire, but maybe, I don't know. Yeah, they did have a rerun of this once. Yeah, I hope they do it again because it's like printing money for Smilegate. Everybody loves this background. Went on vacation and lost the hope. Yeah, I always said they should do Summer Melissa, and it's just her feet and a giant ball of flame, and she's running around on fire. I think that'd be hilarious. Oh yeah, and she said fresh blood, right? I mean, they really kind of got us, right? Let's go! Ooh, it's gonna be a good day, guys. It's gonna be a good day. Let's go. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Something useful. Not Iron Fan. Not Shoe. Something good. Something beautiful. Okay, it's an artifact. It's an artifact. God damn it. Ah. Where are the Wind Riders? Where are the broken wills? Where are the good artifacts? Oh well, free is free. Can't complain about free. Except I just did. Artifacts. She's a ranger. Where is it? Yeah, why do I only have one of these, but I've got like 10,000 of these and these? Not fair. Oh, I did pick up another Misha. That was kind of fun. Alrighty. Top of the list. Am I missing it? Oh shoot, it was right here in front of me. It blended in with all of these offers you can't refuse. Okay, I guess 85% chance for an extra burn. I guess there's worse artifacts to have, right? Is GLC a must-have? GLC is so important. GLC is the best thing in the... What's GLC? Bay, what are you talking about? What's GLC? That's okay, Christian. Watch me either place. It's fine. It's fine. Greater luck counter. Damn username, calm down. Yeah, I think he means Guardian Ice Crystal. You're talking about, oh god, are they doing another one of those stupid scam banners? God, I hate those. It's very, very, very good. It's not a must-have, but it's very good. Let me see. What do I need to do? Hang on. Let me do a couple basics, then we'll go check out the news. God, they really scam bannering a plus 15 already like that. That's crazy. I'll put you guys through that. I can do that later. Got the aid, got the donation. Holy shit, we're fighting children. Damn, these children got teeth. Another Moas. Sounds like it. Hey, Nacho. 20 months, man. Can you believe it's been 20 months? Thank you so much for the sub, buddy. I really appreciate you. You've been here since the beginning. My defense is doing dog water now. Look at this, 20%. You may be like, oh, 20% is good, dude. Look at the past. 44, 47, 45, 34, 20. I didn't change anything. Just suddenly I'm getting my ass handed to me. They figured me out. Is Smilegate the company that makes the game or promotes the game, or is it both? Smilegate is a publisher. Super Creative is the developer. Okay, think of Super Creative is like Stephen King. He writes the books, and then Smilegate is like, you know, Westinghouse or whatever publishing company that Stephen King promotes his books through, and they advertise and promote and put the stuff out there. Now, here's the thing: about a year after Epic 7 went live, Smilegate bought Super Creative. So Super Creative is a subsidiary of Smilegate. So in a roundabout sort of way, they are both the publisher and the producer. They publish it and they develop it. But Smilegate publishes a lot of games. Lost Ark is probably one of the ones that they're known for the most. The super creative division of Smilegate is the developers, is the producers of the game. So that clear it up a little bit, make it clear as mud. So yeah, a small subdivision of the Smilegate umbrella makes the game, and then Smilegate puts it out there and pushes it out there. If you had to pick between ML Poly or Conqueror Lilius, I would pick Polydus every time. Ooh. Maybe this is going to be a good artifact, right? Surely. Let's go. Make it good. Make it count. Renew will of the priest. Broken. Oh, God. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? Damn, Arunca's pretty. Welp, this one's almost maxed out. Hey, Nathan. Thank you for the sub, man. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Don't feel bad. I also picked Arunca's already. How many Guardian Ice Crystals would you say is ideal? 2 minimum, 3 ideal. I mean, I got 3 of them. But I mean, look at who they're used by right now. I got it on Lulacar, who I don't use. I got on Destina, who I don't use. I got on Ruel, who I rarely use. It's a really, really, really nice artifact, but it's not like world ending if you don't have it, because Soul Weavers, healing and cleansing Soul Weavers aren't that big of a deal right now. You don't see a lot of healing, cleansing Soul Weavers used in the meta right now, so it's a good one to have, and it can be best in slot on certain Weavers, but I wouldn't break the bank. I wouldn't go balls deep on a scam banner, right? Pick one up with powder just to have it for when a Soul Weaver that needs effect resistance and once have that aspect to them is out there. But don't go for broke chasing it. Monster of Doom! 11 months, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother. Is Fire Huayong worth getting? Only if you love beautiful things. Only if you love beautiful things. Hard unit to use, mostly just for fun. She's not meta at all. Most people that get her are going to be getting her to use as an imprint, which feels kind of bad. I was able to get Senya before, but not her artifact. Her artifact's really useful. Not as useful as she is. If somebody said you can have one or the other, I would pick Senya. But her artifact is really nice. It does have some nice uses, but you can still play Senya without it. Arunca needs rework, like Mort treatment. I'd let Arunca step on me. Woo! Yeah, young Senya. I knew it's who you meant. You Fire Senya is terrible, and her artifact is only really good on Charlotte. Hey, look, it's the Dragon Girls, the Dragon Knight Girls. To think DDR fell off, to think Luna isn't first pick, to think Landy isn't running the meta, to think Dizzy isn't controlling everything, to think Seaside Bologna isn't the end of the world, to think Apocalypse Ravi, you just might as well uninstall if you don't have her. Yeah, it's crazy how metas shift, and the great disasters of the past are footnotes of the present. Luna's still broken. She gives Joe problems. She gives Joe problems. She gives me needs. All right, guys, let's Gregorian Chance. Where is it? Screw it. Let's do it this way. Boop. Come on, page. Load up. Do you think the summer limited artifacts... Do you think the summer limited arts are worth it? You mean artifacts, or do you mean like the artwork? Because the artwork and stuff that you can buy with Skystones, if there's something like that, that's your call, man. If you want to buy a pack that's got art in it, cosmetics don't do anything for the game meta-wise, but if you like the look, then go for it. If you're talking about the artifacts, doing the summer theme summon, yeah, I think Soul Consolation, Spotted Mouse Tie, and Magic Bubble Maker are really, really good. And that's why I went ahead and did one pull, so I could add these to the powder shop, so I could pick them up with powder. I think they're very good. I think if you want to run Flan or Summertime Assyria, Pirate Captain Flan or Summertime Assyria, you have to get the Star of the Deep Sea artifact, or they're just not worth using. But if you want to wait, this banner's going to be up for a while. If you want to wait until after the 16th, see what the big reveals are, that's the big brain play. Don't spend a dime on any of this stuff. Don't pull for the scam banner. Don't pull for the summer banner. Don't spend a penny until after the 16th when you see what is showing up. Thoughts on buff Sirmia? I'd let her buff me. Light Tenebria hasn't fallen off, to be honest, if you get her... Yeah, Light Tenebria is a monster. She is really, really good. So I have one question for you. I roll 1C star, but no C Assyria. Should I use it as an imprint or hold it? I think you get 2 Star of the Deep Seas at plus 15, and then you hang on to them forever in case you ever pick up Summer Assyria or you luck sack into Pirate Flan. Because without this artifact, these 2 units just don't work, like at all. Real answer on Sirmia, insane buff. Girl is as broken as she is beautiful, and she is a beautiful. All right, guys, let's take a minute and talk about these patch notes. We got some news. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, it's maintenance day. We got the big news drop. We have got surprise check and reward event happening. We got a Soul Weaver special class summon. We got maintenance tonight. That means we'll have a maintenance podcast. We're going to have Vic Chun and maybe one other special guest on tonight to talk about all the stuff that's heading our way. And we've got the big update, content update. So we're going to dive into all this, take a look and see what's happening. And also, don't forget, guys, every single day, make sure you are going to the anniversary website, voting for your favorite waifu, collecting your free stuff. So let's start from the top and work our way down. Surprise check-in event. Surprise check-in reward event to assist heirs in adventuring in Orbis. Special check-in rewards are prepared. You know, it's free stuff. You get 300 stamina every day for 3 days. Nice. Bucks a buck, guys, so enjoy your free stamina. Free is good, but sometimes things get a little bit expensive, and when things get a little bit expensive, the guys over at Huawei App Galley have got you covered. And this is where I'm going to do my insert and advertisement for Huawei, so thanks for putting up with that. I'm not going to put you through it. I'll insert that later. But for real, I know a lot of people are kind of upset about the prices in Turkey going up. We got solutions for you. We got better discounts, better coupon codes. Join my Discord. Hit me up in the store. We're going to be a little more discreet about it because we don't want Smogate to go and start raising prices again. But we got you covered. We'll still make sure you get significant discounts off your in-app purchases. So if you're going to spend smart, but spend right. All right, guys, so now that the sponsors are happy and we've covered all of that stuff, let's get back to the news. What else have we got happening on patch day? Soul Weaver class summon and cure all magic wand drop rate up, guys. Guys, Everybody knows about these banners and everybody hates them. Oh my God. So the scam banners are back. And even though the community is let Smilegate know how much they hate this bullshit, here we are yet again with a banner that is specifically designed to get you limited collaboration artifacts that are never going to get rerun. We are now getting the 5-star artifact Cure All Magic Wand, and it's Guardian Ice Crystal, guys. It's Guardian Ice Crystal. This cements home that I would not ever expect to see ReZero run again, and that's kind of sad for people that missed out on Rem and Amelia and those kind of units. It is what it is. Smilegate has already pretty much said, hey, you got to get used to the fact that collaborations are going to be the true limiteds of Epic 7. So if you miss a collab, it's probably not coming back. Does this mean we'll never see Overlord and 3F again? Who knows? Who knows? So far, they've only done older collaborations, but I'll be honest with you, I kind of like it. I kind of like that collabs are just a one and done thing. Reruns are nice for people who missed it, but for people who didn't miss it, reruns are just like kind of a dead month. It's like, I guess I'll get more of this thing and see the story I already saw before. So I like that at least they're going to try to do new stuff with collabs. Now, if they would, in addition to doing new stuff with collabs, actually do collabs. Come on, Smilegate. It's crazy embarrassing how long we've gone without a collab. We can't have 18-month gaps between collabs. Bring something, show us something, please, this Friday. Excite me, impress me, show me that all hope is not lost. Show me that we're going to actually have collaborations again. But I'm completely off topic, guys. Let's talk about Cure All Magic Wand. So this is Guardian Ice Crystal. It's the exact same description. So should you go for this artifact? First, I want you to understand how scam summons work. The way this scam summon works is if you get to pity 121 summons, you will get a random 5-star Soul Weaver. There is no artifact pity. You could do 1 billion summons and never get this artifact. Now, I mean, it's got a 1.05% chance to happen, so theoretically you should get one every 100 summons, sure. But nothing's guaranteed. There is no pity for it, and there are off-banner artifacts. If you get a 5-star, there's only a 66% chance that 5-star is Cure All. There's a 33% chance that that is a rando 5-star artifact that you didn't want. So general player sentiment is nobody pulls on this going, yes, it's my time. Now I will get a 5-star Soul Weaver randomly. Nobody pulls on a banner for that. Hell no. You're pulling on this banner because you want the limited artifact. That is the subject of the banner, and gaslighting us into thinking, no, it's a Soul Weaver artifact or Soul Weaver banner, and there just happens to be this artifact on it, but people really are here for the Soul Weaver. No. Stop. It's time to stop, Smilegate. It's time to stop and listen to your community. Make the pity. After 100 summons, guarantee the damn artifact. Even if it's only once, you want to make sure people don't wail on this cheaply. Just make sure the first 100 summons there's pity, and then after that there's no more pity. Whatever, do something, but give us a way to access the artifact, because that's why we're pulling. For everyone else, just remember, as soon as the banner goes live, this artifact will show up in the powder shop. If you've got powder left over and you want to pick one up, go for it. But how important is it? Well, Guardian Ice Crystal is amongst one of the strongest collaboration artifacts. It is probably the strongest Soul Weaver collaboration artifact, but it is not critical. It's very, very good. The huge boost to effect resistance combined with having passive healing. I mean, we've all seen this artifact heal people up when we don't want it to. It's a very strong artifact, but it's predominantly used on healing and cleansing Soul Weavers who aren't a big deal right now. I've got 3 of this artifact, and none of them are on units that I use aggressively. Now, that doesn't mean a unit's not going to drop that it's best on slot on, but it's not one that I think you need to go nuts for, especially if you're worried about what's coming next. The big brain play, the smart play is wait for this weekend. Wait and see what the second half announcement is. See if there's a collab in there. See if there's a limited unit in there. See if there's some insane thing that's happening, and then make your decision as to whether or not it's worth chasing your Guardian Ice Crystal. I mean your Cure All Magic Wand. I think 90% of you can live a happy life without this artifact, but there are occasions where having this artifact on your account makes PvE and RTA better. But don't feel like you need this to succeed. It is not a must-have. It is a solid A tier artifact, not S tier. And yeah, let Smilegate know. Let him know you're not happy with it. In fact, I bet if we scroll down, we're going to see the word scam in the first comment, right? Wow. Well, I sit corrected. I thought for sure we'd see the word scam, but, you know, please remove off-banner artifacts and make the 120 summon guaranteed, like with normal 5-star. They're going to say, what the 120 summons is guaranteed. It's guaranteed for a random Soul Weaver. Nobody wants that. Everybody wants the artifact. The pity should be for the artifact, not for rando Soul Weaver. Seriously, these banners are the worst. Yeah, there we go. I had to go down a little farther than I thought, but yeah. Pound for pound, these banners are a scam to suck Skystones and bookmarks off your account and powder. Just be very careful with these banners. All right, what's next? What's next? That's it, guys. Let's jump into the update. The meat and potatoes, the new stuff, everything is coming our way. Let's take a look at what we have in store for you in this week's update. The update details provided in this notice are subject to change, and players will be able to view these updates after the maintenance. All right, guys. No clever, kitschy thumbnail here, man. It's just Rass's sword, piercing, penetrating, thrusting. Let's see what's in this video, guys. Ooh. Okay. Okay, PvP entry animation changes. So we're going away from the gate slamming shut and opening up. It's a classic. We've been seeing that for years. They're doing something a little different. If this change also hides profile cards, right? That was always the biggest issue with profile cards. Who asked? Hey, Tom, who asked? I asked. We have all said for the longest time, move the reveal of the profile cards to after the draft, right? Match happens, do your draft, lock in your final bans, and then start the fight, and then profile cards are revealed and the gates open. If they do that, this is the best damn change ever for RTA, because it means we can show off our profile cards and not have to, everybody changes to generic Lilius in a hat to hide who we are, so we don't get target banned when we're climbing in final season and final push of World Arena. I would love that. But if this is just a graphical change and they're not moving where the profile cards reveal, then yeah, whole big old ball of who asked. Extra turn rule adjustments. Boys, this one caused a stir. We'll get into this more in a minute, but remember, everybody, that Smilegate doesn't English so well. There is a concern that they're rolling back the nerfs that they did before, and the way this reads, it feels like they're changing. I mean, it says adjustments. It doesn't say clarifications. Later, it says clarifications. So we got the they're just explaining things better camp, and we got the they're doing things different camp. So we're going to have to wait and see. Exactly, because the way this reads is extra turns granted by hero skills will be applied first, followed by extra turns triggered at the end of the turn by artifacts like RNL. So this would imply you S2 with Ran, proc your extra turn, proc RNL, Ran does his extra turn, and then RNL procs, giving you 3 turns. The way it currently works is you can't stack extra turns, so they overlap. So you S2 with Ran, procs the extra turn, proc R and L, and then you take your extra turn, and then that's it. There's no more. There's no third extra turn after that. They don't stack, so you can't get 3 turns out of 1 turn. This makes it seem like they're going back to the Ran never loses day, and everybody here knows that Renok certainly needed a buff. that everybody, because everybody's going to run RNL Renak now, right? Her own artifact just became, persona non grata at this point. You're going to be running, is that the right phrase? I don't think that's the right phrase, but yeah, everybody's going to be running RNL instead of discrete hands for the chance that Renak's going to go again, then go again, and then go again. Theoretical infinite turns off of RNL and, I guess butterfly mandolin if you're poor. So we'll have to see. But later on the patch notes, they say they're just clarifying it. They're just clarifying how this works. Now, this might be to clarify that extra turns that proc outside of your turn and then proc RNL will then still give you an RNL turn. For example, you have RNL on Argent Wei Hua Young. You do the thing that makes her go to the front line, gives her an extra turn, and then she's in her extra turn, uses RNL. She still gets RNL at the end of that turn. It might just be very, very bad Englishing. We're going to have to wait and see. We discussed this heavily in the influencer server, and we basically have 3 camps. They're changing it back. They're reverting the buffs, and we're going to be able to stack RNL again. Then they're just clarifying it. They said they're just going to clarify it, make it easier to understand. It's no functional change. They're just explaining it a little bit better because some people are confused on it camp. And then there's the smaller third camp. There's the, shut the hell up and wait for the patch to come and see what they're doing and quit trying to guess. I hate that camp. I hate waiting. I want to know things. I want to, when they say they're going to do a thing, I want to know what they're doing. But remember, guys, Smilegate doesn't English too well. I am more leaning towards the they're just going to explain this better, that it's not a functional change, it's just a clarification. But it's got a lot of people wondering, is Rand Never Loses meta coming back? RNL, Rand Never Loses. We'll have to see. Okay, we got a UI improvement. So what they're talking about here is that the skill enhanced toggle button is saved. What they're talking about here is when you go into skill up a hero, all that shows is the description of the skill. And you got to click this little double arrow on the top to see the effects, right? And then you skill up one of his skills, and then you leave, and then you go back into skill up again. And when you go back into skill up again, it's back to the original window. And if you want to, you got to click it again to see what the skills are. All they're saying is it's going to remember, so that if I clicked and brought this up, now when I go back in, this will still be up. And if I want to see it, I have to switch it back. And now if I go back in, it's just gonna have memory. It's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of nice because most people want to see this screen. People want to see this screen, but most people that want to see this screen, they look at it from out here by clicking and holding on the skills, right? When you're actually skilling up the skill, most people want to see not what the skill does, but what the enhancement you're paying for does. So it's nice. It's a nice quality of life, guys. People are going to say who ask. It's a nice quality of life, and I'm glad they're doing it, because I was always kind of annoyed that every time I skilled up, I'd have to click on that toggle to see how far I had to go down for the effect chance and not just going into damage on a Soul Weaver, right? Scam! Scam! Alert! Alert! Scam banner! Don't do it! For real, it's a good artifact. It is a solid Soul Weaver artifact. It's one of the better collab artifacts. Just get it from the powder shop if you can afford to. If you're sitting on piles of bookmarks, you don't mind swiping. It is one of the better Soul Weaver collaboration artifacts. It does have use on a tier scale. I would rate it right in the middle of the A tier for Soul Weaver artifacts. It is good. You'll be glad you have it. You can live your entire life happily without it. You're not going to be like, damn, if I had Guardian Ice Crystal, I'd be legend right now. It ain't that big of a deal, guys. Don't destroy yourself chasing a scam banner that has no pity. And before people are like, it has pity, technically. No, it does not have pity. It does not have pity. Pity gives you a random 5-star Soul Weaver. There is no pity for the artifact. The only pity for the artifact is you do enough summons that you get enough powder, you can buy it from the powder shop. That is the pity, and that is a sad, sad way to do these special banners. So be very, very careful on the scam banners. Hopefully Smilgate will, get the picture that the community hates this and do the right thing. Remember, 4 beautiful ladies are on banner right now. They're shoving this into your face. They're reminding you, man, how do you not want Surmia? She's busted good now. How do you not want Spirit Eye Celine? She's always been strong. How do you not want Bologna? Because redheads, am I right? How do you not want a goth emo elf that Smilegate hates so bad that you just love to have her? Forget all about, that's why just blow your mystics. Blow your mystics now. Get the girls. Nothing important's coming, right? Right? Wait and see what Rass's kit looks like, guys. Rass's kit theoretically will be revealed this Friday. If it even is Rass, who knows? Rass might be free and there'll be a whole ass new ML that's revealed a few days later. Regardless, wait and see what comes next. You got until the 28th to pick these girls up. Don't miss out on something insane. Every single one of these girls, every single one of them can be picked up from the headhunt event that happens at the end of the year. Stop laughing at free Rass. It could happen. If a frog had wings, it wouldn't bump its ass when it hopped either. It's fine for the frog to dream. I can dream that Rass is free. Surely Smilegate's gonna be like, I don't need another gold-plated jet to fly around Korea in. We'll just give Rass away for free. Anyway, guys, long story short, yes, these girls are insane, especially this one. But before you go ham on it, wait and see what Rass's kit looks like and spend your resources properly. And next is a big ass 7. That's right. That's it, guys. That's it. You may be thinking content mod check. Yeah. Surprise. There's a big reveal this Friday. The second half of the anniversary event is going to be revealed. We'll be doing a stream on Friday, a sponsored stream nonetheless. We'll be streaming the World Cup, the reveal. It's going to be a good time. So make sure you tune in on Friday and we can see the real meat and potatoes of what Smilegate has planned for August, the 7th anniversary of a game called Epic 7. Expect Friday to blow my mind. So let's go over the details. Of course, there's the new limited artifact Cure Magic Wand. This is the custom Soul Weaver group summon. If you go to Pity, you will get a random 5-star Soul Weaver. Unfortunately, it is only an random RGB non-limited Soul Weaver. You won't be able to pick up collab Soul Weavers, limited Soul Weavers, no Amids, no Lulakars. You won't be able to pick up ML Soul Weavers, no Ruels. It's only going to be RGB Soul Weavers, and it's a random one when you get to Pity. There is no Pity for the artifact. So be aware that when you go in this, it's going to be chasing your bookmarks hard, and that if you get an artifact from it, it's still no guarantee. Little girl pops out of the corner, sparks happen. It's only a 66% chance that it's this artifact. There's a 33% chance that you're going to get just a random off-banner artifact. It's a brutal, scammy, unpleasant banner that's very reminiscent of 2018. So hopefully they fix it and make it better. But if you really, really want your Guardian Ice Crystal, Cure All Magic Wand, this is a source for it. Saturday. Oh, okay. Friday, not Saturday, guys. It's Friday. The reveal, the big event starts Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, Friday night. And for a lot of Europe and Korea, that's going to be Saturday morning. I think it's like 3 a.m. UTC, I think, something like that. But anyway, yeah, time zones are hard. Okay, second half of the second week of the side story. Welcome to the Oasis. That means there'll be more Rhythm Surfer songs, more story, more Ida in a wet t-shirt. It's gonna be good stuff. And for those of you struggling with Rhythm Surfer, make sure you check out my most recent video on how to surf with authority. More about the class summon. that just happens to have a limited artifact, but really everybody's pulling because they want 5-star Soul Weavers. Surely. And that's it, guys. Other improvements and adjustments. The World Arena menu background will be updated to the E7 World Cup theme. Yay. After the Guild War season ends, incorrectly distributed frames will be sent correctly. This affects like maybe 30 of you. A lot of the top 3 guilds got the top 30 guild frame. A lot of the top 30 guilds got the top 100 guild frame. They're fixing it with the patch. They're going to make sure the frames are swapped so you will get your representation. During PV playback, tapping on the screen for a set duration will now end the video. So during videos, you can just press and hold, I guess, to skip the videos. When enhancing skills, previous display skill UI will now be retained. We talked about that earlier. That's a nice quality of life. Don't say who asked on this one. Somebody asked. I asked. I liked it. Declare. Okay, this is the one, right? This is the one where they said here. Where? Here they said extra turn rule adjustments. The word adjustments implying change. The description, skills will happen and then extra turns by artifacts will happen at the end of the turn, implying that suddenly stacking is back. But here they say to clarify the rules for extra turns, implying that there are no functional changes, that it's just a clarification. So then they go on to state that it looks like we don't know. It reads like they're changing it back, but it's phrased in a very odd way. We're just going to have to wait and see. Smogate did a terrible job translating this and expressing what's actually happening. I guess we will just have to wait and see if RNL is again going to be one of the best thief artifacts for any thief that has extra turns built into the kit. If RNL means Rand never loses and Rand's going to be back with a bullet. If we have actually just managed to change this in such a way that we just buffed Renok, because everybody is going to be excited about Renok getting a buff. Guess we will see. The entrance animation for PvP content will be adjusted. This is a big old ball of who asked, unless they're masking the profile cards till after the draft is done. If profile card reveal happens after the draft is locked in and you press start the fight and then it reveals the profile card, big heckin' win, Smilegate, big heckin' win. But if profile cards are still revealed on match, so that if you've got a recognizable profile card and you can get pre-banned or stream sniped, then this is stupid. And a change for change's sake. And I don't like changes that are just for change's sake, especially when it's centered around such a well-known and recognizable thing, right? Anyway, character-specific backgrounds will no longer appear in certain UI screens when displaying characters. I guess this is just to make it like cleaner and less busy. Players will now be able to check memory imprint and devotion level effects of supported heroes in World Arena. Great. More quality life, more tools, fine. After World Arena battle ends, supported heroes used will now appear in the World Elite Arena lobby. So I think what they're talking about here, guys, is when you go into World Arena, it shows you the last units that you used. And they're talking about these hero supports, right? The selected heroes. I guess heroes that were selected from here weren't showing up in your lobby, and it made some people sad. So now if you use one of these supported heroes, they'll show up here too, instead of it just being conspicuously empty. I'm sure that was bothering 6 of you, so there you go. An issue where some illustration lobby animations were playing awkwardly will be fixed. So we're a little less awkward now, and certain UI and text errors will be fixed. Thank you. That's it, guys. That is it. And I know it feels lean, but remember, they are saving it. They're saving it to blow us away on Friday. So this Friday, Saturday, for those of you on the other side of the pond, big things are coming. And I hope you all will join me for that stream. And I'm going to have some popcorn because it's going to be a party. Can't wait for my mind to be blown. That's what you said, Husky. I know it's what you said. All right, guys. If you have any questions, drop in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, save tons of money. Use the Huawei app. Get those discounts. Join my Discord for info on how to get more discounts. And if you're going to spend responsibly. If you're going to shop smart, shop S-Smart, and use the app gallery to get the best deal you can. You guys take care. Thanks for watching. All right. I bet the word scam is in here, right? This is the third class summon. This is the third class summon scam banner, and still no acknowledgement from Smilegate that the players are not okay with this. You know why? You know why there's no acknowledgement? Why Smilegate is saying, hey, the players must be okay with this? Because we pull on it. You want to send a message to Smilegate saying you're not okay with it? Vote with your feet. As long as people are spending metric F tons of money on it, there is no reason for Smilegate to change things. If the store is constantly selling out of iPhones on day 2, your complaints about iPhones being too expensive are falling on deaf ears, because you know what? What the market will bear sets the price. So as long as the scam banners are profitable, they're going to keep doing it this way. Now, they should change the pity system to not be punitive. The more important thing is warning players. Players are going to go into this thinking when they get to pity, they're going to get that artifact, and they're not. And that's why I call it a scam banner, is because every single banner out there, the featured thing is what you get. When you go to summon on this banner, it sucks that there's no banners up for me to explain it. When you summon on a Frida banner, you're going to get Frida, and if you pity, you get Frida. If you summon on this banner and I go to pity, I get Briar Witch Asari. But if you summon on the scam banner and you go to pity, you get something random. A random 5-star Soul Weaver. It effectively doesn't have a pity. So I don't like that. And that should change. And I think players should know. Scam banner is back. L Smilegate. Yep. We just had 2 consecutive limited summons earlier. Then came a group limited summon. Only a week has passed. And you've added another limited summon. Even though the previous limited summon hasn't ended. Man, this guy is going to This guy's going to really shit his pants if they announce a collab on Friday, don't you think? Hey, yo, Christian, thank you for the super, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Nah, I was just doing my outro for the video. Excuse me. People who have the collab artifacts are saying it's a scam. However, a lot of us don't have these artifacts. It's not a scam, and I'm okay with it. There we go. Thank you, Harry. Thank you for explaining it. There you go. Anyway. Proof of Valor is good for Arunca. Proof of Valor is good for Arunca. What you got there? Woo! Holy crap! God damn! That's like a 25 speeder, dude. I would argue that this is better than a 25 speeder. This is a really, really nice suit of armor, man. Congratulations. I am both happy and envious. Maybe mine will roll that good. Let me see. I have any 88s over here I need to move over. That one. That one. That one. Damn it. You and you. All the freaking trials, guys. All the freaking trials. That one and that one. Damn it. think that is it. Okay, let's roll some gear. Is Green Arunca useful versus Mort? Not really. Green Arunca is not really useful anywhere. I'm not saying you couldn't find a way to make her work, but she's just kind of hard to use. Okay, Dragonation is saying that she is useful into Mort. If you say so, I think she's clunky and hard to use and really needs a kit rework. We're talking about Green Arunca, not Green Lilibet. Versus an unequipped Elson, she's very good. Now, let's not be so mean to the Lion Girl. Okay. Okay. Just got to dodge health on these, right? We just dodge health and we're in. Okay, they're bricked. Okay, we just got to dodge attack. If we never roll attack again, they're okay. Okay, just never roll attack again. Fuck you, Smilegate. Right in the... with a chainsaw. With a chainsaw. God damn, what garbage. Literally useless gear now. That is so sad. Oh well. Back in the I'll never use it hole. Let's see. Armor. This at least can't roll bad. It can just roll low. But that's a good start. Show me more. Minimum speed, but that's okay. The other rolls are high. Show me more. Another minimum speed. Show me more. 334. This isn't bad. Double min on the speed, but this is pretty decent. We take it. We take it. Speed DPS gear is hard to come by, so we take it. Yeah. Now 96 on 88 gear is pretty freaking high end. We'll take it and smile. Weird boots. We got to dodge effectiveness. I hate dodging effectiveness. Let's go. Good start. God damn it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We can change it to flat defense. Just dodge effectiveness can be defense. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We'll change this to flat defense, and these are usable. 91. It's a little low, but these are usable. Okay. The really good S word. Roll good S word. We take it. Double mid. Low. Minimum. And a max. The 8 crit damage saved it from being respect. In a world of swords, this is one. It is not great, but it is not terrible. It's going to be okay. It's very, very okay. Okay, we're dodging effectiveness again, guys. Okay, effectiveness is fine as long as the next at least 2 more rolls into speed. As long as we get 2 more rolls into speed, the effectiveness is fine. It's not looking good. Okay. Show me 16 speed. Show me 17 speed. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Saved. Saved. It is a good sword, a good neck now. It is a good neck now. Actually usable gear. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. What the fuck is this? Counter. God, this is weird. I'm rolling it and I have no idea for who. I'm rolling it and I have no idea for who. I'm rolling it and I have no idea for who. Oh no! 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 Why? Why? Damn it, why? It's not fair! Why? It's 21 speed, guys. It's 21 speed. I know. You'd be mad about 21 speed. It was so close. I was going to fly to Morocco, knock on Biaco's door, and be like, "How you like now, bitch?" Man, can you imagine? That could have been a 26. That could have been a 26. Or my very first 25. Damn. Got me all Twitter-pated, man. Okay, that's fine, though. You know what? I mean, it's my second fastest sword. We'll just try to be grateful for what we've got. Onward and upward. God damn, I'm still shaking. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Still really good, still really good. Show me more, show me more. God damn it with the stupid freaking useless stat. Okay. Just show me a big old speed or ER roll, please. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This is a good piece now. The effectiveness just gets modded off into flat defense, and we take a little bit of a hit. That's something maybe for Ravi. Who's that? Ravi. Ravi. That's a funny sounding word. What's it mean? All right. As long as this doesn't roll into health or attack. I mean, one or the other. It can't be both. Okay, we just gotta dodge health, or gotta dodge attack now. Just dodge attack and we're good. Show me crit chance, crit damage. Nice, nice, nice. Show me crit damage. Crit damage for the win. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Very nice boots. Sweet kicks. And we dodged attack, so we're happy. HP scaling penetration unit. Very nice. Oh, and people tell me to lock my gear. This is how I add it to Fribbles. I click this button right here, and then I go through and add them to Fribbles, and then I lock them after I add them. That's how I keep up with my stuff, so I don't have to constantly import. So I'll lock them later. Don't panic. It's all good. Guys, any of you feel like Lionheart Sirmia counters half of the cast? No, she doesn't. She counters about 60 to 70% of the cast. Woo! What a roller coaster of gear rolling, man. Thanks, guys, for bringing the luck. Kinda. For bringing most of the luck. I wish you could. The one or two were slacking on that one weapon roll. You guys know what you did. But the rest of you, thanks for kicking ass out there. Any other gear coming up in my near future? Got some gloves down the road. Another neck. ML Kairon is pretty freaking nasty and is pretty good into Lionheart if it's played properly. But yeah, it's like both countries launching nukes at the same time when Kairon and Sirmia fight each other. Yeah, we're already week 6, and we're only halfway through the summer anniversary event. What if the extra turn change is for RNL characters? I mean, We don't know if it's for sure a change or if it's a clarification. That cute bunny? Fuck that bunny. That bunny knows what it did. That's why that bunny is sitting in a burning village surrounded by wolves and dogs. That bunny knows what it did. Why is my defense not working all of a sudden? I checked, it's all geared. Celine takes care of ML Sirmia, no, assuming you don't proc Sirmia with another unit. It's not like she's unstoppable. Opinions on Green Yulha. Thank you for the super, buddy. Green Yulha. She is one of the worst things you can do to somebody who plays strays. If somebody picks strays on you, slam Green Yulha, and if they don't ban it, it's hilarious watching their strays evaporate. Here's my Yulha. Build her like this, and no strays in the world will ever scare you again. Is there any other color of Yulha? Not yet, because Smilegate keeps ignoring the best freaking art that people put out there and going with other units, because we need our 10,000th cigarette that looks like Mercedes, but we don't get the cool spider or ink Yulhas. I don't know why Smilegate doesn't want to do Yulha art. The Yulha art slaps. Oh no, stupid holotrials. Where can I see it? That scared me for a second. I was like, well, goodbye, everybody. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Hang on. Nope, that was the East. That was the CN server one. Here it is, Pixiv illustration round 4. This is what I'm talking about. So these are the winners, right? We're getting Biblis. And a lot of people are harshing on it. I think it looks really good. I like the perfume chemistry, the Biblis. It's very classy. I like this look. And then we get Cigarette. Somebody who plays Epic 7 and should know better. I still think he was trolling Smilegate calling Mercedes Cigarette. But yeah, this is in theory Cigarette. It's really nice, really well done. It looks like something out of a Star Rail. It doesn't look like Epic 7 art. But anyway, that's what we got. But I mean, look at frickin' Mooey. How did Mooey not win? Why does Smilegate hate Mooey? Look at her balance patch. Why does Smilegate hate Mooey? She's literally a bunny in game. She's a rabbit Suin, and they turned her into a Vegas bunny girl in a gotcha game on a gambling table for a gotcha game. I mean, this has got more layers than an onion. It's freaking brilliant and it's beautiful. I love this one. I'm so sad it didn't win. And god damn, Yulha looks good. Here. Then there's this one. Looked really good. But I want the spider one. Where is it? This one. This is from last year. So good. Holy crap, this was good. They could have done so much with this. So much lore and story with this one. So yeah, I don't know what Smilegate has against Yulha, but she never wins. It is what it is. But anyway, just Google Epic 7 fan art Pixiv, Pixiv. Tons of good art. I'm not going to do it on stream because some of it will get me sent to Cancun for a week or longer. So there's some good stuff out there. Don't watch it in a room full of people. Are the specially changed characters worth the effort? Maybe. How about Tristen, Wulf, specialty change? Hey guys, this is a specialty change guide for 2025 nonetheless. What? Even got a tier list. Y'all love tier lists, right? Yeah, some of the specialty changes are insane. But yeah, Google it and check out this video. It goes over all the specialty changes, who's hot, who's not, which ones you should get, which ones you should care about. I think if you're playing RTA, she moves to the top. Amiki is insane. But, you know, this is my take on it. Amiki really doesn't have many uses outside of RTA, but if you want to win RTA, just pick up Amiki and get Veronica from the story event, and you're just going to win. But yeah, there's some good ones out there. When I say 1 or 2 uses, realize that the one use is like everywhere in Arena and Guild Wars, or RTA and Guild Wars. Just she doesn't really have any use outside of that. So I don't know. When I look back, I feel like maybe I should have moved Amiki up into the must-haves. But if you don't play RTA and Guild Wars, she doesn't kind of follow. This is the one thing. If I redid this video, I would probably change is moving Amiki up to the top tier. I think she is kind of a must-have for anybody who wants to play any kind of PvP. But other than that, looking this over, I still feel pretty good about everything on here. Maybe I should redo this. Maybe I should freshen this up. What do you think? You guys want to discuss it right now? You want to do this right now? This is a little dated. This is from like freaking 3 months ago. Let's do this real quick, and then I really need to go and work on a couple other videos that I'm on a deadline for and get ready for tonight's podcast. Let's see. I need to go to... hang on. I need to enlarge this so it covers the whole screen. Like, nya. Doobie-doobie-doo. Where's my music? And we need to go to Cecilia Bot. Tier list, maker, heroes. And we're going to... Brass Laughing is perfect for this. Specialty change. Must have. Solid use. Niche use. Collector's item. Collector only. Let's get rid of this tier. We only need 4 tiers. Tier lists with more than 4 tiers are kind of silly in my opinion. Filter. Let's only show 3-star. this is fine. Only show 3 stars. Okay, we're just going to have to filter through them, guys. So, specialty changes. There are a shit ton of them, and they take a while to do. Which ones should you do? Which ones should you get? I mean, the answer is all of them. All specialty changes make the units objectively better. Some of them, they can't even be used without the specialty change, but which ones are important? Which ones should you prioritize, and which ones should you just, do because you got nothing else to do in the game? We're going to go down the list one at a time, and we're going to have to filter through and find them all. First one on the list is Adventurer Ross. In my opinion, you get this guy for free, specially change him. He is... Hey, Black Waltz, thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Okay, so Adventurer Ross is one of, if not the most important specialty change. You get him for free. You get him early on. He is a knight who can be both mitigating and support and damage. He packs a defense break and a dual attack, which makes him a DPS knight. He spams a huge-ass barrier, and he self-heals, which makes him a sustained mitigation knight. And he can wear artifacts like Arius to support the team. Really, really, really good with units that have the cockroach passive, like Spirit Eye Celine or Tori. So yeah, pick up your Ross to especially change. He is one of the first ones I think you should bang out because you get him so early game. Let me see. Next on the list. Okay, Inos 2.0 as opposed to Inos 1.0. She's a very nice Soul Weaver, but she's not really used anywhere. Her biggest thing is when you use her on teams where there are lots of dark units, you get lots of extra souls. So in certain places, she's good. About the only time you're really going to use her is very, very niche PvE, Ancient Inheritance, or some rotating events, or early on in the game when you're climbing and you just need some more souls. She's I don't think she's collector only, but she's very, very niche. Low priority specialty change. Let's see. All-Rounder Wanda. All-Rounder Wanda was Smilegate's first soiree into multi-turn stuns, and everybody thought this is going to be Specimen Says' best friend. And what she does isn't so unique anymore. She is so niche that I wouldn't even call her niche. I think she is just a collector's only unit. Her story is cute. Her art is fun. I'd pick her up and get her done just to have her, but she's definitely a collector's only. You're not going to really use her in many places. Amiki. Amiki is a RTA and Guild Wars necessity. She is a ML5 masquerading as a blue 3-star unit. She is that good. She is so important in modern RTA and in a lot of Guild War fights that I think if you don't have her, you can't even play competitively in a lot of situations. Hey, Sue! 20 months, my man! 20 months! Thank you so much for the support, brother, man. I appreciate you. So yeah, I'm going to put her in the must-have, but with this caveat. She is kind of a down-the-road must-have. If you're only a couple of months into Epic 7, she is way behind Ross and some others. But once you start saying, I want to start winning Guild War fights, I want to go ahead and try for my Master's Frame, I want to get into RTA, she becomes the most important unit in your roster. I think of all the specialty change units out there, she's the one that I use the most once you get to late game. Angelic Montmorency. Angelic Montmorency is a very solid Soul Weaver. She is basically a PvE only Soul Weaver. There was a hot minute when she was used in RTA, but that's back when cleansing Soul Weavers were important, and now that's not so much anymore. But she'll carry you through a lot of Abyss. XCN, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. She will carry you through the Abyss and a lot of PvE content. Once you get into the later game, you'll reach for her less and less, but she's always good to have when that seasonal rotating PvE stuff comes in. She's a good one to get banged out. She's one of the strongest of the RGB free-ish Soul Weavers out there. Let's see who else we got. Captain Rickarus. Rickarus used to be such an important unit that he was part of what was known as the Holy Trinity. Super, super, super strong in 2018. But guys, it's 2025. Captain Rickarus just ain't what he used to be. About his only niche use right now is when you're building a light team in Ancient Inheritance. He is very, very good. But even there, he is completely replaceable. Unlike Inos, who actually is good there and good on some Abyss floors, there's not a lot of places for Captain Rickarus. So I'm debating on having him in the niche use versus the collectors only. He's like at the top of this list, the bottom of this list. I'm going to leave him up here because there is occasionally places where I'm glad I have him and I gear him once every 3 months for one specific fight in Ancient Inheritance, and that's pretty much it. Let's see who else we got. Chaos Inquisitor. Man, this guy, when he came out, he was so good in 2019. Now he doesn't do enough. He doesn't do enough. I'm sure there's one person out there be like, I killed everybody with Chaos Inquisitor. No. You do you. You can make anything's possible through gear, but he's just a collector's item now. Much like Chaos Sect Axe. Chaos Sect Axe, there was a time, right? There was a time. Hang on. I'm gonna find this video for you. You guys are gonna love this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, I can't find it. Where is it? Who was it that did this? Who was it? Was it? Oh, it was Rakaza, right? Yes, found it. Check it.
Look at this. Dude, I'm not dead. He's dead. Yo, watch this. Why did he ban Celine? Because he wanted to see X-God in action. Yo, watch this. Wait, can I can't kill this. BAM!
So yeah, through gear anything is possible, right? You can do some fun stuff, but let's be real. The chances of you using Axe God in a bam kind of way, pretty freaking small. So I'm going to leave him in the collectors only section. If you want to build the biggest god of the Axe Gods, Chaos Sect Axe, you go for it. But really, nobody's really doing that, okay? Who else do we got? Commander Lorena. If I don't put her in the must-have, Stu's going to drive to my house and hit me with a baseball bat. If you watch any video on how to complete content, how to beat Abyss, Commander Lorena is a must-have unit. So if you don't have Commander Lorena, get Commander Lorena. One of the strongest, hardest hitting DPSs that is yours for free. Her specialty change is not that hard. And I think for new players, Ras and Lorena are the dream team. You get those done first. Oh, stop it, Wulf. What if I don't have Commander Lorena? Oh my God. Okay, who else we got? Dollmaker Pearl Horizon. Dollmaker Pearl Horizon has a surprisingly solid kit and hits surprisingly hard. Her uses are primarily limited to Banshee and some Abyss floors, and beyond that, you're not going to use her. I think she is every bit as many niche uses as these three, so I'm leaving her down here. She's more than just a collector. She hits really, really, really hard. Let me see who else we got. Christina, Claudia, Doris, Eaton, Elson, Enod, Ezra, Falconer, Flurry. Okay, guys. Flurry used to be a monster in RTA. Passive healing, defense breaks on an attack skill, constant turn cycling, the ability to wear some what do you call it? Night artifacts, but she's just not used that much anymore. So I can't even leave her in solid use, right? I'm going to put her in niche use, and that niche use is that, well, I don't know. When losing Nightmare Raid changed this so much. I think as a new player, I think she's going to be just like Momo. I think that first year climb, she's going to be very, very nice, right? She's going to be good for climbing through a lot of PvE content, but once you get to the mid game, her use is going to be very, very niche. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave her down here. She's good for Abyss. She's good for early climbing. Once you pass the mid game, you're not going to reach for her very often, only here and there. Let's see. Eaton, Nelson, Enod, Ezra, Glenn, Gloomy Godmother, Gunther, Hassel, Ton, Hazel, Helen, Helga, Holy Flan. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not doing all the individual. Oops, I had the wrong Amiki up here. I'm not going to do all the individual Oddens, guys. It's too messy. We'll just do the one Odden. Jenna, Judith, Junie, Kickerite, Kira's, Clury, Leah, Lena, Lila, Lucy. Magic Scholar Doris. Magic Scholar Doris, what Momo is to Ice Soul Weavers, Magic Scholar Doris is to Light Soul Weavers. You know what, though? I'm going to go so far as to say that she's a must-have now. Because of the fact that she's an ML, and how good she is into a lot of the PvE content. Yeah. In fact, if you have these 3 specialty changes right here, you can complete most content. You've got a stupid strong Soul Weaver, you got a dual attacking Knight, and you got a serious DPS. These 3 units can carry you through so much in this game. So get these 3 done. Totally worth having. Let's see who else we got. Kira's, Clary, Leah. Mascot Hazel. Some people are going to tell me she's a must-have, but she's not. She's just a very, very important solid use Soul Weaver. Every time it seems you need a Fire Soul Weaver, Mascot Hazel seems to pop up, but it's only here and there. It's only for very specific PvE content. And she's totally replaceable. She's regularly very useful. She is at the top of the solid use. I agree. Einlenzer, I agree. She's at the top of the solid use, but I don't think she's a must-have. Not the way that Doris is, not the way that Amiki and Lorena is. These units, if you don't have, you're not completing certain content. This unit, if you don't have, there's options. There's alternatives. Let's see. Where were we? Mercenary Helga. Once upon a time, Mercenary Helga was amazing, and now she has fallen big time. She's got defense breaks, she's got damage, she was always pretty good, but now she's kind of a collector's item only. I wouldn't even call her niche anymore. She's just a collector's unit until things change and she finds a new place. Let's see. Muse Rima. Muse Rima is amazing at being a collector's item. There's 1 or 2 places where she was good, and you don't even play that. That cons is gone now. So yeah, no. Let's see. Researcher Carrot. Researcher Carrot is a solid use hero. There was a time when she was a must-have. There was a Carrot meta, an RTA Carrot meta, is how good she used to be. And with Burns blowing things up in RTA, we thought maybe, just maybe, but Yeah, she's not a must-have. She is just like Mascot Hazel. She is regularly very useful, but there are alternatives. So I'm putting her right here beside Mascot Hazel as somebody you should pick up, but don't put her on your top priorities. Okay, who's next? Righteous Thief Ruzid, who's a good boy, who's a good pupper. This guy went to prison for you guys. This guy went to prison to be a better thief. He was so good, and then a little wolf girl came out and stole all of his thunder, and now he's a collector's item. He is a has-been, just like Mercenary Helga. Hopefully the pupper will get some love. We need somebody to do something good for Ruzid. Let's see. Savior Auden. There was a time when she was a must-have. There was a time when she was a RTA beast. She's fallen off so much. A lot of people switched back to blue Audens and fire Audens to do PvE stuff instead. But I still think Savior Auden is the best of the Audens. She is an evasion unit that's not perfect evasion. And why use Auden when you've got Flan? But every once in a while she'll find some uses. She's really, really good in a lot of PvE content. She's got a self-heal on an S1, which makes her a great sustain unit. She's good in a lot of abyss floors. She's good for clearing a lot of stages. She's a unit that you should go ahead and knock out. So I'm going to leave her in the solid use category. She doesn't find as much use as Carrot and Hazel do, but she can be used in RTA, which Hazel and Carrot don't really find a place very often there. So I'm going to leave her in the solid use column, but she is almost ready to slide into the niche. Let's see. Penelope needs a specialty change. For the love of God, Smilegate, come on. Let's see. Shadow Knight Pillis. Shadow Knight Pillis reduces the incoming damage from extra attacks, counterattacks, and dual attacks. This makes her a tour de force knight when you're dealing with enemies that on abyss stages, abyss floors for counter. She can be used in arena when you're fighting against counter teams. She was one of the most important knights to own during the Violet meta because she could actually kill Violets and she reduced his counter damage. Now, this has become more of a niche use because the situations that her kit works into are fewer and far between. Still very good, especially change. Nice tool to have in your pocket, but it's not a tool. This is a star head screwdriver. This is one of those tools that you'll be glad you have when you need it, but you aren't reaching for it very often. I forgot about Constellation and Wanda. You're right. Okay, you know what? Wanda goes up to niche. For her handful of abyss floors like Abyss 102 and for her use on Constellation, I'm going to slide her up into niche. Good call, guys. Good call. Good call. I forgot all about Constellation. Okay. Don't mention Abyss 102. Okay, who else we got? Summer Disciple Alexa. Tricky thing about Alexa, right, is her specialty change is very good. She is commonly a must-have unit for Hall of Trials, but beyond that, that's about it. Her specialty change also costs 900 Skystones for people who didn't get it done because you have to unlock her story in the Book of Memories to access it. So it makes her a good specialty change, but behind a big paywall. So I'm going to move her down to niche use because her niche is really just the occasional Hall of Trials fight. And I don't want to encourage people to spend 900 Skystones. It's a powerhouse specialty change. Makes her good in Wyvern, but just the niche uses I'm not sure are worth the cost. Silvertide Christie. This one's tricky. This one's very tricky. I don't think the special thing she does where she throws her half of her effect resistance onto the back row unit, that's great, but it's a Guild War thing. Let's be real. The only place you're using this is in Guild Wars, and maybe the occasional arena fight. You'll use her often, just like Hazel, just like Charlotte, just like Auden and Montmo. It's not a must-have, because there are other ways around it, right? You can use other teams to fight that Guild War fight. There's never been a situation where I'm like, I don't have Christy, I can't do this fight. So I'm just going to put her in the solid use category. It's a good solid character, one to get done. You'll be glad you have this unit in certain situations, but she's not going to make or break your account. All right. Oh, Shepherd Jenna, guys. Shepherd Jenna has the Frostbite debuff. Now, I know what you guys are saying, right? I know what you guys are saying. You guys are saying, the fuck's a Frostbite? And who the hell is Shepherd Jenna? Exactly. Nice collector's item unit, guys. It was something Smilegate tried to do, and it just didn't work out. Free sub for anybody who can tell me what Frostbite does in the next 5 seconds. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, guys. Makes you cold. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's move on. Unbound Knight Arrowell. Unbound Knight Arrowell is let's just be real. She is the best free-ish 3-star mitigation knight. She's got really, really, really high stats for a 3-star. She used to be an RTA staple, but she's kind of fallen out with the recent knight meta. So damn many strong knights out there that people are using her less and less. But I think for newer players, especially people that are coming up through content, people that are struggling with staying alive on certain abyss floors or getting past certain bosses, she is a blessing, and she is a good replacement for a lot of the 5-star units like shoot, who are some of the good mitigation knights like Empyrean Ilanov, like any big ass Arius holder, Fallen Cecilia. Yeah, so You ordered Empyrean Ilanov from Wish.com. They sent you Unbound Knight Arrowell. No longer a must-have, but definitely a solid pick. The only reason you're not using this unit is you've got better ML5 answers than her anymore. So people say she fell off and they aren't using her anymore. They just have all the units. If you're a relatively new player, she's a blessing, just like Momo. You get her on your account. And let's see who else we got. Vigilant Leader Glenn. Did you guys know this guy has a greater attack buff in his kit and nobody cares? Where is Yoon Ryung specially changed? Come on. People are saying more niche than solid on Unbound Knight Arrowell. I don't know. I think she's got more uses than this. This is only used in specific places. This is used everywhere you need a good mitigation knight. And the only reason you don't use her is you've got better higher end units. She's situational. She is used everywhere until you get better options. I think this is a solid use for relatively new players. Zealot Carmen Rose. Zealot Carmen Rose is a god of PvE, goddess of PvE, and she's a redhead, so I will not put her lower than solid use, because come on, redheads. Zealot Carmen Rose's S1 has built-in lifesteal. She's got a strip on her S3. She applies buff block. She is the most important for light expedition. She is great on many abyss floors. She is usable in some Holo Trials fights. Every once in a while, some new rotating content comes up that she's good in. She is a unit that you're going to use all the time and you should have built up. And that's it, guys. Did I miss anything? Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Free Spiritiere, she's a 4-star. She's not really a specialty change. Okay, guys, I think that's everybody. Doesn't quite have the bell curve I normally like to see, but there's nobody in this bottom row that I would move up. So, and there's nobody in this top row that I would move up. I'm pretty okay with this. Ricorous and Flurry are the nichest of niche units. But they still, I mean, mostly Flurry is used in early hunts and in abyss climbing. Ricorous is mostly just used in Ancient Inheritance. All-rounder Wanda, Constellations, and at least one abyss floor. They actually do have uses. These here aren't used anywhere. Collectors only. I'm not going to move units down to collectors only when they actually do have some legitimate uses. And solid use. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about the solid use. These are all really good heroes. They're ones that every veteran player has and should have built up, but none of them are must-have. And these top units here, these three are the most important units you can have in early game, and this is the one that's going to take you into the late game. This is the one that's going to open the world of Guild War and RTA up to you. And at end game, she's on a whole ass other tier. Stop laughing at me, Ras. There you go. She's a whole ass other tier when you get to the end game. So there you go. That's my special change recommendation. So are there special changes that are worth doing? Hell yes. Some so much that I'm calling them must-haves. You definitely want to get some of these specialty changes done. But once you get the top 2 rows done, just pick away at the niche use column. Just pick away at it. Don't burn resources. Don't go out of your way to do it. And then once you're done with all of that, you know what? Go ahead and do the collector's items just to get them done. Enjoy the story. And who knows, someday they may get a buff and they may become important again. Remember, nobody stays bad forever in this game. Just ask Lionheart Sirmia. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys have a great rest of your week. Inos, she's right here. Is ML Ras a specialty change? Yeah, he's a free specialty change. What are you talking about? Blood Moon Haste, Shooting Star Arcades. What are you on about, Death Scythe? Bad forever. Blood Moon Haste, yeah. Shooting Star Arcades. She just had some niche tricks, right? I don't think she was ever really good. Okay, all you guys out there who are like, but Axe God can murder things, and I got the best pupper in the world. You know what? Show me. Get me some video clips, and I'll eat my words. SCINO's good for A13. Yeah, niche use. There are way better options. She's mostly just used for Ancient Inheritance when you're running the Dark Team. All right, guys. Thanks for helping me make yet another tier list video. Awesome. Anyone can murder things if you gear gap hard enough.
Look at this. Dude, I'm not dead. He's dead. Yo, watch this. Why did he ban Celine? Because he wanted to see Axe God in action. Yo, watch this. Wait, can I can't kill this. BAM! She's gone. Look at this.
So yeah, through gear, all things are possible. For sure. Only 23k damage. To be fair, guys, this was 4 years ago. Okay, 4 years ago, 23k damage. Nothing had that much health. Nothing. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go get my go get my videos in order and get prepared for the podcast tonight. Please join us tonight when maintenance goes live. Make sure you get your Guild Wars done because the game is going down in about 10 and a half hours. We'll do our late night podcast. We'll talk about the changes that are coming, the excitement and hype that's coming up this week. We'll theorycraft and what's this? What are we looking at here? Yeah. Free unit, guys. Trust. Maintenance for what? They got to preload a bunch of stuff. I'm hoping the data miners don't spoil it. I hate spoilers. All right, guys. Let's find a pool to drop you kids off at, and then I got to go get to work. Let's see who is streaming Epic 7 right now. Let's see. Give us hobo, especially change your ass. All right, right. Let's see. Who is this? Guys, let's all go say it to Haku Des. I don't think I've ever rated him before, so let's go check him out, see what he's doing. Looks like he's doing a little bit of RTA. He's first picking Renok, so surely he's... Ask him how he feels about the R and L changes if he's first picking Renok, right? Surely Smiley didn't just go, maybe we should buff Renok. Let's make R and L work better. All right, guys. I will see you tonight. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you guys next time.